What's this?
Gear up!
Investigation shows there was a fire in the wheel. An ATR-72 turboprop aircraft cuts through clear blue skies over Sulawesi. Sun glints off its silver fuselage. Below, lush green hills and winding rivers stretch to the horizon. Close-up. On the landing gear compartment door, a faint wisp of smoke seeps out, almost invisible against the bright sky. Captain Ramat, 45. Steady gaze. Graying hair. Adjust the throttle. First Officer, City 32, focus.com demeanor. Monitors the instrument panel.
Engine tests are stable. ETA to Makassar. Still 20 minutes. Captain, landing gear compartment pressure sensor is and I'm picking up a minor heat signature on the forward sensor.
Good! Let's run through landing checklist early! That cargo load is delicate! We need smooth handling! Could be a faulty sensor, but we don't take chances! Let's cycle the gear once, see if it resets!
The beeping is loud, urgent. Both pilots lean forward, hands moving across controls. Thicker smoke now billows from the landing gear compartment, tinged orange at the edges. A small flame catches hold on a hydraulic line. The warning light turns red. A steady beeping fills the cockpit. Ramat glances over, his hand moving to the checklist binder. City flips, switches. The landing gear whirs as it extends, and read close up on the gear mechanism as it moves. A small spark flashes inside the compartment.
Radio Makassar Tower! Declare emergency! Fire in landing gear! Requesting priority landing! And notify our loadmaster! Fire warning! Landing gear! City! Activate fire suppression system immediately!
Suppression activated, but heat signature is still rising. It's not containing it. Makassar Tower, this is Sulawesi Air, 5870, at TRA Setan Tidos. We have an in-flight fire in the forward landing gear compartment. Request, emergency priority landing, runway 09.
What these?
Gear up!
City grabs the radio handset, her voice clear despite the tension. The beeping is loud, urgent. Both pilots lean forward, hands moving across controls. SITI slams her hand on the red button. A hissing sound echoes through the cockpit speakers. Loadmaster Budi, 38. Stocky build moves quickly between secured pallets. Traditional wooden shields line one wall. Hand-carved gongs and xylophones wrapped in cloth sit on others. He checks the temperature gauge. Near the gear compartment bulkhead, the needle is in the red zone. He places his hand on the metal wall, pulls it back quickly, wincing at the heat. BUDI secures loose straps, then grabs a fire extinguisher from the wall mount, holding it ready.
Fuel at 40%! Enough for one approach! Maybe a go-around if needed! But with fire active, we land on first pass! The wheels themselves, if they're burning! We'll have to land on them regardless! City! Prepare emergency procedures for landing with burning gear! Budi! Status in cargo!
Captain, gear position indicator shows lockdown, but the fire is spreading to the wheel well lining. Budi, how's it looking back there?
Bulkhead is hard, but hold in. All traditional cargo is secured. No movement. Fire extinguisher ready if needed.
Sulawesi Air 5870. Roger emergency. Runway 09 is clear. Crash rescue vehicles are being dispatched to the threshold. Report your fuel state.
The aircraft banks, gently, beginning its descent. Below, Makassar Airport comes into view. Runway 09 stretches straight ahead. Orange and white emergency vehicles racing along the parallel taxiway. Dot close-up on the landing gear. Flames now visible around the front wheel assembly. Black smoke streaming backward. City toggles the intercom. The radio crackles to life. Ramit looks out the window, seeing the smoke trail now dark against the sky.
Wheels down. Heavy vibration on the left side. Fire visible from the wheel well. 500 feet. 300. Airspeed 120 knots.
Flaps full! Hold off! Touchdown!
The runway fills the windscreen. Ramit's jaw is set, his focus absolute. The plane floats just above the runway surface for a moment. The nose dips slightly as final approach begins. Flames from the landing gear cast an orange glow on the belly of the plane. Emergency vehicles line the runway, their lights flashing in unison. City calls out as the wheels make contact.
Almost there! Clear of the active runway! Turn onto taxiway, Bravo! Brakes applied gently! Can't lock up burning wheels! Keep us straight down the center line!
Runway foam is working. Flames are reducing, but left wheel is still burning.
The plane floats just above the runway surface for a moment. City calls out as the wheels make contact. The plane shudders as it rolls down the runway. Smoke fills the cockpit slightly, seeping through air vents. The plane slows gradually. Ramit eases off the brakes, letting momentum carry them forward. The ATR-72 turns slowly onto the taxiway, smoke still rising from the front landing gear. Emergency vehicles surrounded immediately, thick white foam covering the burning wheels. Flames sputter and die as foam engulfs the gear assembly. The plane comes to a complete stop, its engines spooling down to silence. Ramit shuts down the engines, the sudden quiet deafening after the roar. He wipes sweat from his forehead, then looks at City. Both nod, relief washing over their faces.
Evacuation.
City unbuckles her harness, then freezes. A sharp pain shoots through her arm. She grips it tightly. Wincing, the forward door opens. A mobile staircase rolled into place. Budi emerges first, carrying a small wooden box containing a delicate flute. He sets it carefully on the stairs, then turns back to help.
I am the head of the evacuation team and I saw the flames and 3 crew members survived.
Firefighters continue spraying foam on the landing gear, ensuring no embers remain. A team of maintenance workers inspects the compartment, taking photos and measurements. Dot close-up on the cargo being unloaded. The traditional shields are intact. Gongs gleaming under the airport lights. A supervisor runs his hand over a carved wooden handle, nodding in approval. The crew rides in the back of an ambulance, blue lights flashing as they head toward the hospital. Budi holds the wooden flute box on his lap, looking out the window at the airport fading into the distance. Ramat and Siti sit side by side, both with bandages, his on the ankle, hers on the arm. They exchange a quiet look, a mix of exhaustion and pride.
The hydraulic line here has clear signs of chafing. See how the outer casing is worn through. Greater than, look at this. The wear pattern isn't uniform. It suggests the line shifted slightly during a previous maintenance procedure. When was the last full gear overhaul?
Lack of adequate safety protocols. Prior to the incident, there was no requirement for 2 technicians to inspect critical components like the landing gear, and the assembly guide diagrams did not use clear color coding to distinguish left and right sides, leading to installation errors. Technical maintenance error. During a landing gear maintenance overhaul, 6 months before the incident, the technician on duty installed a clamp on a hydraulic hose in the wrong direction. The retaining bolt was also improperly installed and became loose, causing the hydraulic hose to shift slightly out of position. Lack of thorough inspection. Despite scheduled inspections every 50 flight hours, the wear on the hydraulic hose went undetected. This was exacerbated by the fact that during the previous maintenance, the technician was working alone and under fatigue due to long hours until 2 a.m. and the time pressure of servicing 3 aircraft.
On June 30th, 2008, Sulawesi Air Flight 5870, an ATR-72 carrying traditional cargo such as weapons and traditional musical instruments, experienced a fire in the landing gear compartment while in flight. After an investigation, the root cause was discovered and new maintenance protocols were implemented to prevent a similar incident from happening again. The fire was caused by a hydraulic hose that had worn out due to constant friction. The cause was an incorrect installation of a hose clamp during maintenance 6 months earlier, which went undetected due to a lack of careful inspection and inadequate safety protocols.